Hey guys, so it is not Vlogtober anymore. I need to stop thinking about that every time I look at the camera. But it is Sunday today and it is currently 5:50 at night. It is super duper dark outside, as you can see. You can see the reflection of my messy ass room. But I am cleaning, organizing, doing the laundry, putting away stuff right now before dinner time. But I decided maybe I should do a fun get to know me / mommy tag questions while I am cleaning. So here you go. How old were you when you had your first child? I was 27. What was the hardest thing about being pregnant for 9 months? You know, I was like one of those lucky ones. Well, depends on what you're asking. The first pregnancy was pretty easy. Yes, baby. Ate ate everything? Okay. You'll have candy tomorrow, okay?
No, okay.
What?
Okay.
Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so what was the hardest part, or what was the hardest thing about being pregnant for 9 months? For my first pregnancy, nothing was really hard. The hardest part was when they induced me on the day that Clarlyn was supposed to come out, and she wasn't coming out. She wasn't coming out. She was due October 1st, and when they induced me on October 1st, I started having, what do you call this? It was back labor.
I can't find out now.
I was having back labor, and I had the back labor for about 5 days until my water broke on October 5th, and then I was on an 18-hour labor. I had Pitocin, and they were putting it with I don't know what you call it. They maximized it on me, so I will dilate
Hi, Mama
fast
camera.
and start pushing. But
Hi, Dada camera.
But with all those 5 days
Mama
that I was
camera.
in labor
Hi,
and
camera.
in pain, I wasn't eating enough, and so when I was at the hospital and I finally got to 8 centimeters, they were like, you have a fever. We were worried about infection, and we were worried about the baby because she is getting distressed or whatever. So we need to do an urgent C-section. So they did the C-section. So there you go. The hardest part was the last 5 days of pregnancy. And then with Rhizo, everything was good until probably about 6 months when I started getting really big. I was carrying really low, and it was like the baby was like touching my my bladder. So I had to pee all the time, and like my pelvic region was really hurting because he was sitting really low, because the whole time I was pregnant I was working as a phlebotomist, and as a hospital phlebotomist you go walk around the hospital for the whole shift, so that's why. And he wasn't late, he was actually early, and since I had a C-section with Clarlyn, I had planned the C-section with him. He was supposed, well, if I didn't plan a C-section, his due date would have been May 26th. But I scheduled my C-section. Don't hit me. I scheduled my C-section on May 21st, but he came out May 17, a day after his dad's birthday. So yeah, I was one of the lucky girls who didn't really have a hard time getting pregnant or being pregnant, so I'm really thankful for that. Can you think of any good things you enjoyed during those 9 months? For both pregnancy, I enjoyed feeling them move. I love it when they kick and stuff. And to be honest, with both kids, I looked really pretty. I think I was more beautiful when I was pregnant than now that I'm not pregnant. Because I was looking at my pictures, because I tried to do like the month by month, weekly or whatever baby bumps, and I saw myself and I'm like, dude, I look really nice. I look pretty when I was pregnant, rather than now I look so stressed right now. So yep, that was one thing, or a few things. Number 4, in your opinion, were all the things you heard about childbirth accurate or way off? Everybody's pregnancy and labor and childbirth stories are different. So I have my own, and I certainly hear other people's pregnancy, childbirth stories, and they're all different and very, very interesting in their own way. So I mean, I was expecting to, with both pregnancies, I was expecting to, look nice for pictures after delivery, kind of like look like Kim Kardashian after birth, but no, I look swollen and stuff. So I mean, it doesn't really matter. Every childbirth story is special. What would be your advice for someone who is about to have a baby? I wish I could say sleep a lot. I mean, I could still say that, but it's not gonna help. It's not like you can bank your sleep. That's what everybody says. Sleep now because you can't sleep when your kid's out. But no, it doesn't matter if you slept 10 hours a night before you had the baby, because it's not gonna help you anyways when the baby's there. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna bank 2 hours of sleep so I can use it for when the baby wakes up in the middle of the night. Nope, it doesn't work that way. Just enjoy it. The time goes by so fast. The kids are gonna grow really fast. Before you know it, they're not babies anymore. And yeah, it's just really quick. Just enjoy it. Enjoy being a mom. It's stressful at times, girl. Look at my surroundings. That is one of the things that could happen when you have kids. You cannot finish cleaning. Everything is just 24/7, picking up after them, picking up after yourself, picking up after where you left off, and it's just never ending until they grow up and they can help you. Then maybe it'll be easier, but I don't know. People say it gets easier, and some say it's a different kind of stress every year or whatever, but just enjoy it. Before you know it, they're 18 and they're gonna leave you alone. And also another thing that I wanted to add to that question or to that answer is that don't hesitate to ask for help. You say, oh, Donna, do you want food? I can bring some food for you. Or do you want to take a nap? I can babysit the kids. Take it. Take as much help as you can get, because that's not gonna last. Especially when you have a C-section, you are not gonna be able to move the same way, or you're not gonna be able to move normally and as fast as you want to move until after 6 weeks. So, I mean, I know the hubby's gonna be there, but if your friends, your family, sister-in-law, mother-in-law, brother-in-law offers to help you, take it, because it'll be good for you, for your sanity. Okay. What is it? What has been the hardest thing about being a mom? Now that my oldest is 6 years old, they look up to you, and When they look up to you, all they're thinking is that mommy knows everything. But now that Clarlyn is 6 years old, it's kind of like it's that time where you tell them that you're human, you don't know everything, and that you make mistakes, and that you're not perfect. And that is hard because you don't want to disappoint your kids. And myself, I disappoint myself because, as much as I want to show them all the good things that they have to be in life, I can't because I'm human. I try not to say any bad words around my kids, but shoot, I'm human. I say shit all the time, and I almost wanted to say what the but I mean, thank God I haven't said that in front of them yet. But there are some things that I'm not supposed to say that I say, and sometimes my daughter corrects me and catches me and say, "Mom, don't say that, it's bad." So yeah, that's kind of hard for me. So 8, what has been the most rewarding thing about being a mom? I really love it when they tell me that they love me even after I got mad at them and yelled at them and spanked them or whatever. I'm the spanking mom, by the way. I don't see anything wrong with that as long as you tell them the reason why they're getting spanked. But yeah, even after I was having a bad day and they get yelled at, they still tell me they love me, and at the end of the day, they still make me feel loved, and I'm the best mom in the world and stuff like that. What was the most surprising thing you discovered about being a mom? Well, I've seen my mom struggle with us 4 because my mom's a single mom. I always ask her, I said, "Mom, you had 4. Sometimes you get 6 kids at the house that you take care of. How the heck do you do it, It's like, I thought it's like one of those things where you just wake them up, get them ready for school, give food, whatever, but it's more than that. And, surprisingly, I've been a mom for 6 years. It hasn't been easy, but I survived, and I have a long time to go, like a long ways to go, and there's a lot more things that I'm sure I'm gonna discover being a mom. What is the best memory you have involving your child? Everything is good memories with my kids. That's why I try to do the vlogs, and we just wanted to watch it over and over again because it gives us smiles.
Come here.
What am I doing? I'm doing something. Okay, where are we? What was the most exciting milestone? Do you consider giggling a milestone? Because that one is the most exciting for me. I like it because I was the first one who was able to make them giggle and laugh. I caught both on camera, so yeah, that's the most exciting one for me. What is the worst thing your child has ever done? Nothing. My second one's always sick, but it's not his fault. It's not like he's doing it on purpose. My first one, no, I couldn't think of anything. I mean, they're kids being kids. So what they're doing is just them being curious, So number 13, what habit did you wish your child didn't have? With my daughter, I wish that she'd be more patient and that she wouldn't interrupt when people are talking. She just wants, every time I talk to somebody or whoever, she'd be like, Mom, 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 Mom. And I'm like, seriously, dude? Just, yeah, I get so mad and I don't know what to do. That's with her. And with my son, when he doesn't get what he wants, he just throws a fit and lays on the floor. Yeah, I mean, I know it's not too late to change that, but that's something that he or they are doing right now that I definitely do not like. What habit of theirs makes you most proud? My daughter is a really, really, really good artist, and she's a really, really great big sister most of the time. My son, he loves his sister so much. He hugs her a lot, says goodnight, and he just likes to smile and sing and dance and make everybody around him happy. And I'm proud of that. Do you share any similarities with your child? Yeah, unfortunately, I see me and my daughter. I mean, physically, she looks a lot like her dad. She kind of looks like me too. Like, everybody that sees her thinks she looks like me, but I tell them, wait until you see her dad. And then when I show them his picture, and they're like, oh yeah. So there you go, that's physical. Personality, yeah, I see me a lot with my daughter, and I am worried, and I'm not looking forward to her teenage years. Nope. With my son, yes, he likes to sing and dance and entertain, and that's me. I like to sing. I used to dance. I still think that I'm a good dancer, but when I went to a hip-hop dance class one time, I looked at myself in the mirror and I do not look good as I was before. So, but yeah, with my daughter, a lot of her whole personality is me. Physically, she's her dad. With my son, he is very musical. Where would you like your child to be in 10 years? Well, Clarlyn will be 16. She'll be in high school. I'm hoping that she's doing really great in school. This is for both of them. I'm hoping that they would really do great in school, that they know how to respect people around them, and that I'm really hoping that they're good kids in 10 years. What is something that having a child has taught you? Having a child taught me how to cook. I don't usually cook, but I figured out how to cook. But also all thanks to YouTube and Google for that, the internet so far. They taught me how to be patient, how to love unconditionally. Like, there are things that I would never do for anybody that I would do for them and them alone. Did you imagine that you'd be a mom at the age that you became a mom? Yeah, I was never the girl who plans out what happens with her life. I remember when I was probably 10 or 11 years old, I told myself, this is because my friends are like asking me it. They're like, oh, when do you think? Oh no, there's like a little game back home about like, you'll get married at this age, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, I think I'll get married when I'm like 27, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I got married at 26 and I had a baby at 27. So there you go. I mean, I didn't plan my life like that. It just happened. And I am grateful for that. Describe your child in a single sentence. Clarlyn, she is my sensitive, loving drama queen. My son, he is... Rizo will be a little heartbreaker when he grows up. There you go. Have you changed as a person since becoming a mom? Yes, I have. Do I have to specify? Yeah, I tend to, well, when I was single and not have kids, I was just all about not caring what other people say, or I mean, at some point, you shouldn't care what other people say, but I'm like one of those people who just is very spontaneous. I don't plan anything. Like if I was single right now, I'd just put my shoes on and go get coffee or go grab a drink with friends or whatever. But now I've learned how important time management is, and just I just became very patient in life. So yeah. What else? That's it. I think that's 20 questions, and I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed watching those 20 questions. It's somewhat a get to know me tag for moms. I will try to make more videos like this. I am really, really sorry about the mess that you see in the back. That is what happens when you become a mom. You cannot catch up with anything. And it's 6:15 now, and I set my timer to clean for an hour and a half, and I have been doing this tag for half an hour, so that gives me another half hour to clean up and put away clothes. So thank you so much for watching. Let me know what kind of videos you guys wanted to see. I know you guys wanted to see more phlebotomy videos. I will try my best to put something together. Put some questions down below on the comment section about phlebotomy or anything, and I will try my best to give that to you. Alright, you guys, thank you so much. Please like and subscribe. I will talk to you later. Bye.